Today I'm gonna walk you through about Cisco interface configurations. It is best practice to configure specific interface parameters statically, and it is quite often that, as a network engineer, you are required to do such configurations to all routers or switches in the network. The most common interface specific configurations that I will discuss and demonstrate are the IP address, speed, Duplex, maximum transmit unit or the MTU, bandwidth, delay, and Cisco Discovery Protocol. First, IP address. The foundational requirements for all Cisco devices is assigning an IP address to an interface, as Cisco devices are networking device that uses IP address to route traffic. Or configuring an IP address on a Cisco router or switch is a very common task, and you are required to know and how to do it. To get started, navigate your way into the global configuration. Enable for you to enter in the privilege mode, and configure terminal to enter global configuration mode. To configure the IP address on the interface gigabit 00 as shown here in the diagram, first, place yourself in the Gigabit Ethernet interface. The syntax is interface gigabit internet 0/0. Once you have entered the interface configuration mode, use the command syntax IP address, the IP address which is 192.168.1.1, 255.255.04/24, and enter. By default, all interfaces on a Cisco routers are in administratively down. Just execute the no shutdown command to bring the interface up. No shut. To verify the configurations, when you are in global configuration mode or in any specific configuration mode, so we use do show interface G0/0. Okay, this shows the interface parameters or configuration for the Gigabit Ethernet 00. As you can see here now, the IP address of the interface is now 192.168.1.1. Next is speed. Speed is the data rate of a router or switch ports. In layman's term, considering on a highway, it is how fast the car can run, or in other point of view, it is how many cars can pass through that highway at a given time. To set the speed of the interface of a router to 100 Mbps or megabit per second, we use the command speed and 100. Speed 100. The third one is Duplex. Duplex is a point-to-point communication system of two devices that can communicate with each other in both directions. There are two types of duplex, which are half duplex and full duplex. Half duplex only allows one device to send traffic at a time, while full duplex allows both devices to send and receive traffic at the same time. To set the duplex, use the command duplex and full or half. Say duplex question mark. So we can auto, full, and half. Okay, so we write full. Okay, the fourth one is bandwidth. The real purpose of the bandwidth is used to communicate the speed of the interface to a higher level protocols, which is used by the routing protocol in choosing the best route. It is usually used in calculating the routing metric. To send the bandwidth, use bandwidth, and then 10,000 kilobits per second. Okay. The fifth one is the maximum transmit unit. MTU is the maximum payload a single packet that can be encapsulated. MTU are commonly configured when dealing with Ethernet WAN links or IPsec tunnel interfaces. Most companies require interfaces that support jumbo frames which as big as 12,000 bytes. To set the MTU, use the command MTU and in this router ports, the maximum MTU supports is the 1600 bytes. So we configure 1600 bytes. Delay is used to influence the route selection in a routing protocol such as EIGRP. It does not delay the sending of traffic over an interface. A way to accomplish what you want, which is to actually influence the transmission of data over the interface, is to use some sort of traffic shaping, such as generic traffic shaping. You could set the traffic rate to a low value, then send a large amount of data, and the traffic would be queued at the interface and thereby delayed. To set the delay, use delay and then the appropriate delay in microseconds. Delay. We will use 10,000 microseconds or enter. The last one is the Cisco Discovery Protocol. CDP is a layer 2 protocol designed by the Cisco to exchange device information. When two Cisco devices plug directly to each other, they will both send and receive CDP frames by default on all ports, but excluding frame relay. When different companies connect their Cisco switch, they disable the CDP as they don't want to send information about their own Cisco switch. Usually, we disable the CDP, and to disable it, we use the command no CDP enable. To verify the configuration without leaving the interface configuration mode, execute the command do show interface gigabit 00. Okay, do show interface 00, just like, okay, so we have the IP address, MTU, bandwidth, delay, what else, full duplex, and 100 Mbps. Another useful command is do show IP interface brief, which shows all the IP parameters and status for all available ports in a Cisco switch including VLANs. Also, on this lesson, we will try to show how to create an interface loopback. So just issue the command interface loopback 0. An interface loopback is a logical interface which is usually used as a router's ID. The interface loopback is usefulness only as a router ID since it never goes down. IP address 1.1.1.1. We want to show the IP address, do show IP in bright. As you can see, we have created the loopback 0 interface with an IP of 1111 and it's up. Now we just have to finish the other task, which is what we have learned in our previous video. The hostname R1, enable secret username networker ph password Cisco. Oop, okay. So name, networker, ph, password, Cisco, then line console 0. We will use the locally configured account, which is networker ph and password Cisco. So login local, again local, exit. Also for connecting via telnet, we will use also the local, login local, exit. That's it. So we have now configured the R1. We will also try to configure the R2. So enable, configure terminal, hostname R2, enable secret username networker ph, password Cisco, line con 0, local, exit, line bt1 0 4, login local, exit, RPHD 0 IP, add 192.168.1.2.55.0, motion, okay, speed 1100, Duplex full, MTU 1500, bandwidth 10,000 kilobits, delay 10,000 microsecond, no CDP enable. Set do do okay. Now we have to save the configurations. We will use copy running, oh, start up. Yes, press enter. Another way to save the configuration is to just write WR like so. Yes, we have to save it also, WR. Okay, that's it for this video and thank you for watching. See you in my next video.